Good evening. Good evening. It's been over what, maybe a month since I made a video, but it's only because I shall go straight. Make sure that person gets across. I feel like I'm at work. I'm gonna look around everywhere. You know, have to. Well, when I do my mail station, most of it's all HOA property. So if you're wondering, like, oh, how come I haven't made a video delivering mail? Well, I can't, because it's all HOA property. So, you know, once you hit the develop the property or the real estate develop developed property, it's all, you know, private property. So even the roads are private property. So yeah, HOA, they love to control everything. They have crazy street signs, stop signs too, where there's pretty much a stop sign, like two stop signs just to go straight. So, but it's a retirement community where I work at, Sun City West. So, I mean, you know, not too many people would be driving around that much, and they do drive around. So, but no, yeah, that's why I haven't made any videos, because once I saw that, I was like, oh well, I can't be posting videos, because if any of those people were to find, not just them, but the people who they also live with or love them, they were to find the video, then they can report it, because it's, like I said, it's all HOA stuff. So I am just driving around because I haven't made a video in a while. So okay, back to that. So as far as days off, when you first start out with the Postal Service, let's say, get better perspective or understanding, 90 days probation. You can select your time to start, and then they'll go from there for, you know, for the 90 days. And Sunday, you're always going to have Sunday off, no problem, no ands, ifs, or buts. The other thing that sucks about the 90 days is you have, after you've done your training, because they'll give you time off, you'll get like 3-day weekends. It's like, oh, it's great. Once it stops, it kind of gets a little tiring until you get accustomed to the physical demands of having to get up and down. Yeah, sitting, just having the action, having to stand up and sit down. Yeah, oh yeah, that's very tiring. So, anywho, so yeah, they give you Sunday off, and then you have a rotating day off. So whenever there's not a real demand for mail, they'll pretty much give you a day off, because all the mail is supposed to go, all the hours are supposed to go first to the regular full-time people. And if you're a city carrier assistant, you're doing this for 2 years. After the 90 days, that's just pretty much them saying you're now, in a sense, if you, I don't know how it works, but they had to really figure out a way to fire you if you're part of the union. You know, obviously, oh, that's another thing, this is union work too. So as far as the union, I recommend you join it, because when you have problems with leadership and it gets to the point where you literally, all you had to do is watch any HR video on YouTube about workplace harassment. That's it. That's all you gotta watch. Best advice I can give you. Every workplace has it. It just depends on how well they present it to you. But no, just go to YouTube and just watch that, and, you know, take that stuff to heart. So when that type of stuff starts to get borderline, because they'll even let you know the cues of it. Okay, hey, this is getting borderline now. Like, hey, you know, there's no need for this. Yeah. So as far as that, because I've seen it with some of the people, like off conversation, because I have hearing aids. I can hear conversations like, oh man, that's great. I love having hearing aids, man. I can hear people talk. So I hear off conversations because, man, my hearing aids pick up a lot of freaking sound. Like if there's people talking in the corner of the entire mail facility, because that's pretty much what it is in the back area. Is when you walk into the back area, it's the entire size of the building. I can hear people in every corners of the room talking. I lost my train of thought because I was looking. Damn it. Now I can't remember what I was talking about. Talking the hearing aids though. Oh no, yeah. So yeah, no, the union. I've heard people talk to the union reps, and I would hear the union rep, give explanations like, "Oh, now you're bringing that to us when it was 3 months ago, or 6 months ago, or 9 months ago. Like you should have told us right afterwards. There's no evidence or but like just come to us and tell us if you're." Yeah, I was like, wow, So yeah, don't be afraid to use the union. That's their job. For my orientation, I like our inspection services guy here in the Phoenix area. He highly recommended joining the union because he explained the one time when he wasn't a part of the union and he was a mail carrier for a short time before he decided to do law enforcement again. Oh no, before he decided to start doing law enforcement, he had trouble with his leadership, and the way he approached it, they ended up just giving him days off until they figured out what to do with him. Versus where if he was with the union, he could have told the union, and then the union would have told him, okay, we'll take care of it. You continue to do the mail because you were hired to deliver mail. Like, oh damn, like that makes perfect sense. That's the reason why I joined the union. Like, oh hell yeah, that's perfect. So if it ever gets to that point with your leadership, which it will, because leadership is non-union workers. So in other words, they're corporate minions. They're corporate freaking chrome polishers. All they worry about is their numbers. That's it. That's why there's the union. So at that point, you just tell the union your situation. And that's what I said. Trust me, just watch those workplace harassment videos, as many as you can on YouTube. No matter how boring they get, the more you know, the better you're well trained for situations like that. So, but yeah, so that was cool. So other than that, like I said, it's just the physical demand, and I have finally gotten back to the point where I can do physical demand all day and still have the party and energy to go out and slam pints or whatever amount of alcohol people find interesting these days. Those big giant Japanese steins that they have, yeah, I used to go out and drink those. So I kept reminding myself that I do have the power and I can get through it. I just need to remind myself and let my body remember I can get there. Oh yeah, since I haven't drank in so long, I was actually having dreams of drinking. So I was like, man, the withdrawals are coming back to me again because of all the hard work I'm doing. My body's remembering those days. So it's typical alky stuff. So yeah, if you drank a lot back in the day and you stopped and now you're starting to have dreams and you're thinking about, nah, don't do it. It's a that's normal behavior. That's your body trying to trick you. Trust me, you don't need it. The moment you do it, man, I'm telling you, your gut's gonna freaking do that crazy ass growl. You're going like, man, I shouldn't have done it. Man, I should not have done it. Yeah, just always remind yourself that crazy growl is gonna come back. So, but yeah. Oh, someone was on a bike. I was going to turn, but someone was on a bike. I had the windows down. I heard the jingle. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, while driving that mail truck, I can't really hear, so I had to keep looking in the mirrors. And there's always people just riding around riding their bikes or driving around their street legal golf carts, and for that area. So, like I said, because it's all HOA property next to businesses, so. But yeah, so yeah, the reason why I wasn't making videos because I was being an old man and I needed to build back up my energy. And whoo, I did, baby. It came back. Cause see, I'm still awake. Tomorrow's the day off. If it was me, like maybe 3 weeks ago, no, I would have been asleep already. But nah, I can now soldier through it. I was actually starting to get really too sleepy, and I decided to go out and get some energy drinks because I don't drink those anymore because I have to be outside in the sun all day. So, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm already out there. I better make a video and do an update and explain why I have not been making any. And now I have not done any delivery. I did maybe one day for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I just sat by myself. Man, screw this. I feel like I'm freaking delivering mail. So I stopped and I went home. I do need to do it though. I need to make some money. So, because like I said, I'm pretty much in the part-time status until I am a regular full-time. Like I said, which will be 2 years. So we'll see what happens. I did apply for other jobs because I brushed up my resume really nice. And as I told you, if I sound like I've been drinking, it's sleep deprivation. Well, not sleep deprivation, exhaustion. Because I've been out in the sun all day. I'm drinking it. Don't worry. I drank enough water and powdered Gatorade, and I also bought some electrolyte pills. Man, those work wonders. I can feel the drowsiness now. Whew. Oh, I feel great. Anywho, I was going to get some energy drinks and get some gas. I've been watching reels online and or videos, shorts or whatever. And a lot of those Navajo people, I've heard their accents is starting to come back out. I'm trying to avoid it. Dang them. Anywho, I'll talk to y'all later. There's my spot. And it's almost that time. But I'm gonna try to at least stay up for 20 hours. Because if I was 20, which was 22 years ago, I would have been out partying, having all night drinking sessions, pulling a 24-hour. Hey, I'll talk to y'all later.